On YouTube. Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 16, Week 7. PVC team, Cranberry Sprite team, Randy, the Doctor of Dota.
Yes, I'm here.
DaBush, the Smasher of Towers.
Yeah, what's up?
Pit Lord Band, Viper Band, Sand King Band. No surprises on the Pit Lord Band. I must admit, I have noticed it does feel like PVC has been putting in, I think, his best performances this season on that guy. Though I don't think he's a one-trick pony. I think a lot of people think PVC's a one-trick pony on the 3. We saw some very good work on him last week on the Darkseer. There were some misplays. I know Kitty's going to be really mad at me for saying that, because I should say he sucks and he's terrible. But there were a few missed cues, but I thought the Darkseer play last week was very good. First pick Undying here is going to go to Spaz, presumably.
I think I really, really do like the Darkseer picks if they ever decide to pick it in this series. It really does work. It denies their core of playing right click, because you just wall and then you have the core, and then it's a great control too. Great laning, great pushing, great ratting.
Well, I guess they heard all that talk about Snapfire last match.
Yeah, but they decided to pick it down to support, I believe, because it
could be flex.
If they first phase a mid, that is true. It could be, but now that they picked the Snapfire, I think Radiant's gonna know that, and they're gonna pick something to go against it better, just in case for mid lane.
Well, that's what you're controlling the scenario. You're controlling the narrative a lot when you make a pick like that, because it's like if Radiant counterpicks your Snapfire pick there, you can just drop on something else and not worry about it a little bit. This is, though, I think most likely their offlane. It's a mean-looking offlane too. I wouldn't want to play into it. Notably, and it's in a. You do have a condition here as well, and I think this is something that's kind of unusual. This is most likely going to be a PVC pause 3. And usually when you have a Spirit Breaker pause 3, PVC is pause 3, I meant Spirit Breaker on the PVC Spirit Breaker. Usually when you have the pause 3 Spirit Breaker, the main issue you kind of have in a lot of your lanes is, okay, so when Spirit Breaker is gone, now what? When it's the support, it's one thing, that's not much of a loss, but when it's a core, you do kind of feel it a little bit more. Except in this case, Snapfire has no issue stewarding over the lane while Spirit Breaker's out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they beautifully orchestrated this lane on Dire side, because now SB can never be in lane, and you would still win that lane because Snapfire just gets fed. Timbersaw.
First phase Timbersaw? That's very brave.
They did this because they banned the Viper out first phase, and they banned the Pit Lord. Both heroes that can beat the shit out of Timber. So now that those heroes aren't in, you pick the Timber.
That's the good news. Here's the bad news. Matt can pick against that really easily.
So
and
I'm genuinely shocked that Radiant has not banned Ursa yet. Now, I would suspect it in the 2 bans they have here. They ban the Ursa. If they don't, I can guarantee you Dire picks it first thing here, because Ursa is pretty good, I want to say. Pretty good anyways, into these 2 heroes.
Yeah,
They might hold it out too, but Chugban, OD, Ursa should be Radiant's last ban here. It really should be.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Timbersaw is as not a hero into that guy as the Tidehunter was into him.
Yeah.
And you do have the you have the issue. I know people think that Timbersaw and the Monkey King is good because you can chop down the tree he's on if you're really funny and know where he's at, but
yeah, Monkey is not a good
reality is Monkey King can just kind of beat the crap out of you and ignore everything you do. He wins the damage war.
Turns on you, hits you, Scotty, and then what do you do? It's just like on Timber you're just useless. It looks like the Jugband. So it looks like they're trying to deny anything that like from Coffee. It looks like they got the Nyx. They did not want to play against it.
Nope.
I am shocked. They should ban the Ursa or the Slark here. Slark
don't be shocked yet, DaBush. They haven't actually made their ban. They're gonna ban out the Drow.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's also pretty bad for Timber. You wouldn't have to do this though if you
didn't
somebody
pick
else.
Timber first. Yeah, this is like I don't know why they do this. They pick. So this is gonna be a flex Timber, just so you know. Mid Timber is a meta right now. This is why they chose it.
Mid Timber is a meta.
Like
and
I
love the idea of playing mid Timbersaw against a core Spirit Breaker. Nothing makes my heart pale more than the idea of getting out at 3 HP and then a stupid cow runs you over.
Yeah, I think mid Timber is great, but I really also think that Dire just picked something to beat Timber middle,
Yeah.
and then what does Timber do? Once again, your lane is lost middle. Once again, your game is over. It's like if you're centering around that pick that much, you can't first phase it again.
I would like to see something with a lot of CC coming up for the Dire here. Something that's going to be able to keep everyone together after Spirit Breaker mows them over.
It's Rubik. It's exactly Rubik. That's the one pick that they could have. Rubik picks them up, throws them back into you. What? What do you do? It's like, and Rubik is amazing too. You steal Tombstone, you steal Timber Chain.
Steal
It's
Chakram.
pretty good. Yeah, even Whirling Death. Whirling Death counters both those characters that Radiant has right now. Rubik's a great choice. And here's what I'm wondering. Spirit Breaker Snapfire would be the ideal lane for Dire here, off lane. But then this Rubik would be a 5, and if there's something that Rubik's known for this patch, he's basically a range creep in lane. He does nothing in lane. He's amazing later, but he does nothing in lane. So putting this Rubik as a 5,
no, it's gonna be 4 because Refusky, that's his main hero.
Yeah. So this should be a SB Rubik lane, and then Snapfire either middle or pos 5. That's what
Still fine for SB,
I think that's still fine. Yeah. But they
Chikiro coming out.
Chikiro's fine, but now you can get macro stolen.
Yeah, an annoying thing for Spirit Breaker, an annoying thing for Snapfire. Not the worst thing in the world. Spirit Breaker's gonna have a tough game now until the link comes out. Yep.
So here's the thing, right? On paper, Bloodseeker beats Spirit Breaker because obviously you rupture, he can't charge. Yep. But I really don't think it works here because what happens is if Bloodseeker ever tries to get in range of the Spirit Breaker, who I'm assuming is going to get Invis and Bulldoze and have 1,000 move speed, if you ever try to rupture him, Spirit Breaker can just walk away. He's tanky enough to where he just walks away with Bulldoze. All of that, if he gets stunned, 80% status resist, he just walks away into his team. And
well,
then his team stuns the crap out of Bloodseeker.
My concern is twofold with this, because A, do you really want to be using your ult as a pause 1 exclusively on the enemy pause 3? B,
exactly.
Lots of good things to steal off that Bloodseeker 2 for Rubik. This is a really good Rubik player, and you're giving him a really awesome Rubik game. The one concern is the silence.
So the Bloodseeker, I see what they're doing on paper, but I don't think it works anyways. They should have... I still think that if they picked something... I honestly think Ursa's great for the Radiant here. I think that would have been a greater choice.
Could be. I'm not the happiest seeing him in a Snapfire, because Snapfire just is a kiting aficionado.
That is true. That is indeed true.
Spirit Breaker can walk away, Rubik can throw you away. He does not care about your...
Bloodseeker is getting stunned by every single hero on Dire so far. That's my point. He has to get a BKB, and that's late, and even after that, you gotta kill all 5 heroes in the 7-second BKB you have. Otherwise, what do you do as
It could be
Bloodseeker?
6.
6, yeah, sorry. Assuming that the game doesn't end before he gets to 6 seconds.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fun. They're taking their time on this Dire pick. I think they might be considering something like a something that just sits and hits Dusa maybe.
I tell you what I would absolutely be thinking here. Ember Spirit, okay, they're gonna be picking up the Sliz here.
Ember into Bloodseeker? I don't like that. I don't like that too much at all.
Yeah, that
it's
is
like a Ember game. You got Ice Path, you got Rupture.
This is a case. This is a case where I think they went with comfort over smarter pick because, yes, on paper,
Slizzy ran out of pool.
Yeah, on paper, Spirit Breaker can beat Bloodseeker. On paper, Bloodseeker always beats Ember. You can never beat Bloodseeker as Ember.
Yeah, it's really bad. He doesn't do anything to Timber either.
Yeah. The one thing is, I'm pretty sure Ember, I don't know if this is true or not, but I don't think Ember takes damage if you use your Remnant, if you run it back.
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah,
the only problem
that's the one thing he has going for him, but he can't run. His Remnant has to be in base 24/7.
It's like super low HP as well, right? So like anytime,
exactly.
Like if you're gonna Remnant, like you Remnant back, and your Remnant's like under the tier 1, and what do you do? Like if they run after you, you just die anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I really don't like the Ember pick here. They're gonna be banning out the CK and the PA. So CK ban on the Radiant is simply because CK's great into the Bloodseeker.
It's just comfort mat.
Yeah, you. Oh, is it actually comfort mat?
Yeah.
It's also great in the Bloodseeker too. CK beats the crap out of Bloodseeker, so that's another thing. But Dusa ban. This is what I think Radiant should have done from the very, very start. Dusa on Dire destroys in this game. Dusa can just hit. None of the Radiant can do anything to the Dusa. Now that that's banned, Dire has to think of something else that can sit and hit. And Sniper and Dusa Drow are all banned. So I would
I still
assume
like the Monkey King idea here. Again, I know Timber
on the
Saw
Dire.
cut down the tree, haha, funny. But like, he doesn't care about getting Rupture because he can just stand in his ult. He doesn't care much about Macroplier because while his ult is like a radius thing, it's not so small you can't walk out of the macro during it. He doesn't give one about Undying,
So this
and he
is
just beats the crap out of all these guys.
you're saying MK on Dire?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's okay. So I think the MK on Dire, you're right. It could definitely work because of those reasons, but I also think that that's a really, really tough lane. And yes, Timber does. I'm not even talking about the tree cutting thing. I'm just saying in general.
No, I think
Timber
it's totally
steals your
fine.
tree.
I mean, he's
Well,
not going to be
Jakiro
laning
Timber,
against Timber. He's
right?
laying against Tidehunter, which is a much easier lane anyway. But
Oh, I am very mistaken. You are correct. Yeah, yep, my fault. Otto is indeed mid with the Timber. I completely forgot about that. My fault. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, Monkey definitely beats the crap out of the Tidehunter here if they decide. But Ursa's still in the pool.
yeah, Ursa's still in
Very
the pool. They can just
surprisingly.
run him again.
Oh
Ursa's
no, Ursa's
still in
still in the
the
pool.
Sven.
Okay.
Sven is not the greatest.
No, I
Sven
don't
is not
like
the
that at
greatest.
all, actually.
Ursa would have been much better. Ursa would have been much better. What else would have been? I think, yeah. Sven gets kited too
Yeah,
much.
Sven just gets ruptured, and then he can't do anything in a fight anymore.
No, I think the rupture always is used on Ember. Even then, Sven just gets kited. Bloodseeker's too fast for you. Undying and Jakiro are never gonna die to you anyways, because they're Undying and Jakiro.
Well,
and then Timber just Timber chains.
if you think about it, why would you need to use the rupture on the Ember Spear? Because it's like you've got the Ravage, you've got the Ice Path, Timber Saw can easily build on you.
So the reason why would be simply because in this game, right, Ember's never gonna outright click any of them ever. He's just not gonna be able to. Jakiro slows your attack. Timber's too tanky. Bloodseeker just outright clicks you with Shard. Tidehunter's too tanky. Undying is too tanky. It's like you can't outright click. So what does Ember do this game? He builds magic, and what Ember does when he builds magic is he goes Flame Guard, jumps all the way in onto your supports, chases them 3 miles with Flame Guard active, keeps chaining them, keeps doing all this, and then eventually he's gonna have Ags, Shard, Refresher, and he just keeps spamming stuff on you, moving all the way. So supposedly Ember in this game is gonna be walking 10 more miles than everybody else. And the reason because of that is because, he's going magic build. So you have to rupture him so that he can't do that. If he tries to jump your supports, you rupture him, he stays in place. Or he has to go backwards.
Here's the problem, he can build one item and get rid of the Ember Spirit magic build. Like, just a Pipe of Insight on Timber Saw, and he already, he's just down, he has nothing left to offer. He's not even going to kill the supports with that kind of damage, and
so
you can just ignore him, rupture the Sven, and be done with it.
That is true. Rupturing the Sven also wins you the fight. It's like, I don't like that Sven pick at all.
No,
they don't even have an illusion hero. That's what confuses me more. You don't have a reason to pick Sven here. I guess they're trying to think of how do we outright click Bloodseeker. Once again, Ursa would have done that easily, and then also Bloodseeker Shard counters Sven.
You know who else is awesome here? You know who else is awesome? Wasn't banned, is in the godlike map pool as Anti-Mage.
I think AM. Let me see who they have. AM into what? Bloodseeker.
Yeah, the worst thing that can happen to you is that you get ruptured, basically, and that's about it. Timber Saw is a big giant pool of mana that you can blow up with Mana Void. Undying is a big giant pool of mana you can blow up with Mana Void. Tidehunter is a big giant pool. Shakiro is a big giant pool.
Yeah. So what I would think for the AM that wouldn't work. I love that pick, by the way. The only thing I would think is. AM does not answer Bloodseeker, and
I don't know if that necessarily needs to matter. I think he's just gonna outscale him.
Yeah, that's right. At a certain point, you would need your other cores to be able to beat Bloodseeker, but since your Ember won't be able to, and your Spiritbreaker won't be able to, it's a hard AM game.
No, I think it's fine. I think it's like you're gonna I think you win the right-click trades with Bloodseeker at the end of the game. I think so. And even if you don't. Consider this. You've got a pinball table, right? Ember's doing no damage, Spiritbreaker's not doing any damage. That's true. Also, Spiritbreaker is bashing him around, the Ember Spirit is keeping him in chains. Anti-Mage can basically exert complete control over the situation, even if you accept the reality where he doesn't want the damage war, and he just addresses the rest of the team so much, the rest of the team would have, really no hypothetical advantage on him. But, I mean, all that's hypothetical. It comes down to this. Hate the Sven. Do not like the Sven. I do not like the Ember Spirit. It's just no, it's just no good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, in particular, I can tell you this much. You know, this is one of these, like, incredibly high execution Ember games. You know, Randy was mentioning at the top, I kind of reiterated it, but just to reiterate one more time, if Ember Spirit steps on the Lego that is an Ice Path, he's dead. By the time the stun is down, he's dead. If Ember Spirit gets hit by the Ravage, he's dead. If Ember Spirit steps into the big Bloodseeker circle and gets silenced, guess what happens?
He's dead. It's got to be a full comfort pick on this Ember Spirit. I just don't like
Yeah,
it. Does
no.
not work here.
I don't like the Sven, but I don't like that way more.
Yeah, I think Dire had such a chance too. I
Yeah.
feel like the Ursa would have been incredible here. Also, I'm gonna be honest, Terrorblade would have also been incredible here. There's a lot of other options.
Well,
too.
Terrorblade would have
Ursa.
Terrorblade would have probably been better if he wasn't like a 40% win rate right now, but yeah.
I think Terrorblade. I see a lot of pros picking it, and that's simply because they have the
Yeah.
highest execution in the game. Their teamwork is immaculate.
Yeah,
But
I don't
even
know
in
if I
this
trust
game-
God like Matt to be there. Don't get me wrong.
Even in this game, I think Terrorblade is amazing. You just need your Spearbreaker to sit on top of you. If you ever get jumped by anything, Spearbreaker charges, bashes 4 times, you kill him. That's it. It's pretty nice, right? But now the Sven is a different story where they have 3 chasing heroes on Dire, and the Radiant has a Bloodseeker, who at level 25, if the game goes that long, will be able to rupture 2 at once. And if he's really ballsy, buys a refresher, ruptures 4 at once. It's like, you know what I mean?
Shout out
It's a
to
little
Iceman
different.
for showing up, by the way. I did not mention that earlier. I did respond to his I did respond to something he said in chat, but I did not say. As traditionally, shout outs to the Iceman for showing up. Yeah, it's just the dire lineup gives me the heebie-jeebies. The biggest thing is it feels like the Radiant question mark? Feels like the Radiant just plays off each other really well here as well, which is not... Oh, it's actually going to be Tidehunter mid, okay. The Radiant plays off each other really well here as well, here's something Timbersaw really loves to have is a million stuns and slows on his team. You have the Ice Path, you have the Ravage, you have the Bloodseeker Q, not Q, you have the Bloodseeker ult, obviously, right? You have a lot of things that's going to keep people in the Chakram for ages, and that's a lot of damage that adds up on you. You're going to have people who are going to make sure that, Timbersaw is your mobility minus his mobility, right? When you have a scenario where Timbersaw gets to engineer everything, where Timbersaw gets to make the battlefield his, basically, it feels really nice. He does have the artillery barrage to worry about, and that's going to be a really nasty thing for him for a long time. Certainly, if he doesn't get a Pipe of Insight as soon as humanly possible in this game, he is nutso, baby. He is not going to have a fun game at all just because of that. But if the Reflesky Rubik will remain unseen in competitive play. But on the other hand, in contrast, once the Pipe of Insight comes out, he's going to have an awesome game. He has everything he wants on his team, and nothing he really hates to see on the enemy. Sven can hypothetically just open him, okay? Opening a Scribble.io game. Sven can hypothetically open him before the reactive armor is able to come up in fights. So you do have the possibility that Sven just comes in with ult and just hits him twice and he dies, and that sucks. But, outside of that, Pipe is gonna get rid of the Snapfire, Pipe is gonna get rid of the Ember Spirit if he goes with the magic build, and he better. It's gonna largely take a lot away from the Rubik as well.
Yeah, I don't know. This just looks like yeah, we'll see. Is the game even gonna progress? Because it looks
I don't
like...
It might not happen, yeah. Coffee Cat is MIA.
If he gets MIA, huh?
Randy, why don't you
yeah.
tell everybody a really fun story while you're waiting here?
I don't have any stories.
Randy, why don't you tell everybody a really boring story while you're waiting here?
I don't have any stories. I didn't say I didn't have any fun stories. I don't have any boring ones either.
Well, then make some shit up.
Sorry, the part of my brain that makes things up is missing.
Oh, well, jeez. What happened to get that to happen to you? What caused you to lose that part of your brain?
I would love to tell you about Chance's story, and I don't have any of those, so...
So you explain how you don't have a story.
Memory gap.
Oh, okay. Otter? Yeah, what about Otter? He's not here.
What about Otter?
Matt has to go soon. It looks like.
Well,
We'll see if this
Otter,
works.
Mac,
so
Otter,
much
Otter,
for this
Mac.
game, bro.
Otter, Mac. Otter, Mac. Otter, Mac. Is this going to be like the week 2 heartbreak where the Cryptic team had a lineup they literally couldn't lose with, and then the game ended? At least the... Well, no, actually, it is going to be Coffee. Coffee Cat's the one that's gone, so if the match falls apart, it's going to be that again. The Cranberry Sprite team has a match that they cannot lose with. But, Oh, I thought PVC was like, it's been dope for real playing with you.
Oh, it
You
would
know,
really suck.
I can't record Chrome unless I dick with the settings, which I'd have to restart it to do, which I don't want to do. But I would actually stream the Scribble.io game if it was going on. Somebody, quick, type it in chat or something. How did Dyer manage to pick Sven and Bara into an Undying? It's a good question. I don't think Sven is that bad into him. Especially considering... no, he is actually going to be laning against him, but...
Yeah, I think what they were thinking with this Sven and Bara. So Bara was first phase.
Yep.
Ember was second phase. Then they picked Bloodseeker, I believe, last on Radiant, or not like last pick, but like last in the second phase. So
Yeah.
it was a surprise. But for some reason, they decided to pick Sven into the Bloodseeker too, which does not work because,
No.
well, you know, Rupture.
It just
and then
doesn't
you
work
get
in this
kited.
game.
It's like, yeah, and even then you get outright clicked as Sven. It's just, it doesn't work like that. So I'm not sure what they were quite thinking on this Sven pick. They don't even have any illusions. You would think that it would be like, oh, they have another Naga Siren or something, but they don't. The Timber doesn't care about Sven. The Tide doesn't care about Sven. Really, the only person that does is Jakiro, and Jakiro doesn't even care because, you know, pause what, 5, 4, you know, pause 4. It's like, just, I don't know, it's weird. The Ember and Bara were supposed to get beaten by Bloodseeker. That was just, you know, you let a Bloodseeker through and you pick 2 mobility heroes. Unlucky.
Yeah.
But picking the Sven into it too?
Yeah, I
Should
don't
have
know.
won an Ursa, should have won a Terrorblade, should have won something else that could have just sat and hit. Like, I don't know.
Like, even a Sniper probably works better here. I mean...
Sniper, Drow, and Medusa were banned. I was going to recommend those 3, but yeah. Those 3 are amazing, but assuming that those you can't play because, you know, you couldn't, you pick the Terrorblade or the Ursa, and then what does Radiant do, you know? You just kind of hit them. But they decided to pick Sven, which I don't understand.
The ladies are going to be waiting on Matt. Waiting on that rating. What kind of lore is this? The Cranberry send pics to Matt?
You never heard the godlike Matt DMs girls on Tinder?
Yeah, I
asking for
know.
ratings or whatever?
I know that. I saw that happen live. I want to know why Cranberry is asking for a rating.
He's talking about the Matt story. He's waiting for the rating, you know?
Yeah, there we go. Otto is like, oh, I'm happy to play 4v5. I mean, without the Bloodseeker, they're not going to win, obviously. I mean, hey, if Bloodseeker literally abandons, this is an awesome game.
And it's just gonna get thrown out in about 3 minutes now.
Be. Okay. That explains a lot, actually.
You look stunned.
I do look stunned. Hey, yo! Come on, Monroe. Okay, I hate to break the no all chatting rule again, but I gotta correct his spelling. Matt, just take the win, bro. You of all people should be like, come on, let's get this out onto the let's get this out on the field, boys. You of all people should be like, oh, real shame Coffee Cat couldn't make it. Yeah, it was not banned, for the record. Ursa was not banned.
Yeah, Ursa and
picked the last
Dribbler are
game.
both in the,
Yeah, my one issue, the one issue I have with Ursa is, like, he lanes well into Timber Saw, but that's all he does into him, and, I don't like the prospect of having the Ursa have to navigate fights while ruptured, but outside of that, it's not too bad.
Assuming that Ursa can honestly just enrage and then walk for a solid 3-4 seconds in the rupture. And that's honestly all he needs. Because if he can get on this Tidehunter on this Timber,
I mean, on one hand, that's true.
Kills.
On the other hand, that's going to be, like, way later in the game than Ursa really wants to be able to just come out and beat people up.
True, but it's a better pick than Sven.
Yeah, I mean, that's hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
It would be very difficult to argue Sven is going to be better than many picks. I mean, like, they could have picked, like, Pause 1 Disruptor. That would have been unquestionably worse.
Yeah, and dude, I really would have loved the Terrorblade too. I think that's a nice. I can see why not in LD12. You know, no one's quite there with the team
We're not
coordination
pros.
or
It doesn't
anything,
work all that often for pros anyway.
But Terrorblade would be very nice as well.
Oh
yeah.
no. Oh, Hachi Machi. It cannot end like this. I mean, they could just get a stand-in lobby, right? Like, but I don't think anybody would really have an issue with that.
Nobody's gonna do that. They're just gonna throw it out.
It would have to be a sudden stand-in. What rank is Coffee?
Like Crusader Archon? No way they're really gonna 4v5. No way we're gonna 4v5. Oh my god! Alright. Okay, well,
I'm just gonna pretend it got thrown out there. I ain't watching a fucking 4v5.
See you later. With the Bloodseeker now removed from gameplay, I mean, he might come back still. With the Bloodseeker now removed from gameplay, it is unquestionably now favoring the Dire, as all the issues that they've had have suddenly disappeared. For some reason. We're really doing this, huh? Okay. This is a first, folks. I've never seen this one before.
Is Coffee back?
No, they're 4v5ing.
What?
They're 4v5ing.
Yeah, you gotta hope you just don't get rulebooked here.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
it's a heartbreaker. It's like I said. I mean, I would just throw this match out and just go for a re-roll. Honestly, I just throw this match out, get a stand, and do it again. But yeah.
It might have been an emergency or something, so I can't really.
Well,
say
yeah,
much
I mean,
yeah.
Apparently the dude was sick. I mean,
No.
I like the LD tool. That's why I do a lot of casts for it for free. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing the community. I would never, and I mean this, never ever propose playing in the LD2O above your own health. There are some things where you know, if you are in a bad way, right? There's some things where if you're in a bad way, you grin through it, you get through the pain. Like if you had some troubles at TI, that would be one thing. This is the LD2L. Be the upset of the century if we win. If they win, I would be highly upset.
they would win with the Bloodseeker, which is the very unfortunate part.
Yeah,
if it was like a Jakiro or a
would
dying AFK, they'd be fine, but
yeah, there would be no
win
contest. Only had hero assist on, they could just have somebody else play as them.
Well, Matt's not gonna have the most fun time this top lane. Whirling Death definitely beats him.
No,
they put the Tidehunter mid. Okay, yeah, this is a switch up. They put Tidehunter mid. So I think Ember actually does get beat by Timber mid lane, but they decided to rather give the Sven a harder time than the Ember. Which I think
makes sense, I guess, because Ember Spirit's never gonna do anything in this game. Look at Otto just die. This is terrible.
And Spaz, okay, this is interesting. So they're actually gonna switch lanes. Sven is going bottom. Spaz is
Otto's
solo
dead.
here. He's dead here.
Oh my god, Otto has 10 HP.
Otto 1 HP. Spaz is dead here. They're going 3 bottom. And what they're gonna do is they're actually gonna
Nice.
actually he
Yeah,
might
they're gonna
not die.
tri-lane Matt where the other team isn't.
So
And
I
they're
think
not even
no,
gonna get the guy actually, yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna try lane it. I think they might just switch Matt bottom and then make the Timber lane into somebody else. I think that would be the smarter play.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Spirit Breaker taking the Twin Gate, he's going top. He's gonna walk into Timber Saw maybe now. Yeah, I mean I like Timber Saw into Sven. I don't like Timber Saw into I don't like Timber Saw to this guy though. Oh my god, Otto. Okay, it does actually go down this time.
Yep. This is not. I don't know how that happened. That should
Well-
not happen. The tide
Well,
should not be
here's
able
what
to
happened. Ember Spirit kept hitting E, and every time Otto was by the wave, you just take 1,000,000 damage, and Sliz will just body block him while he was trying to get away from it.
Yeah, into an Ember, you cannot walk up to him while E is active. You have to walk away. Even though it sucks for the last hit, you can't. It
Yeah,
looks
I mean,
like
he's just not gonna win this lane.
Poho is going bottom here, to support her Sven.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
straight
Okay,
lane
so they
swapping.
swapped lanes.
They've
Yeah, this
also
is
swapped the Undying out to bottom, and left. What the hell is happening? So it's Reflesky's gone mid. He appears to be walking back though.
Yeah,
Still
1v1
supports
top.
bot lane.
1v1 top between PVC and Cranberry, which I think this is also the correct play between the two teams. Cranberry and
think,
PVC, they can't kill each other and
yeah.
they can't outlast each other, so it just becomes a.
I actually do think Spirit Breaker probably wins on this, but
No, it probably does, yeah, because at a certain point Timber just can't do much
Well-
behind the bashes.
Bash is magic as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
It does
true.
not care about yo armor, not one bit, son.
Yeah, so
He's gonna
Flexi
die
is
here.
just.
Oh man. Yep, there he goes.
Yep, very nice. Okay, PVC needs to win this lane, so that's a
Yep.
very nice start off to it.
Does he need to? It's a 4v5.
Well, I'm
He
saying
needs to
I'm
not like
looking at
get
it.
completely owned and lose, but like
I'm
I
looking
don't
at it
think
from my
it's fine.
hero's perspective, okay? Yeah. Yeah, from a hero's perspective, the Spirit Breaker needs to win that. Rubik is just gonna come and help out here. I honestly
Come
think
right
what
up.
they could do in this bottom lane is they could just have the Reflexy and the Poho just switch out their like the support. So like if Poho gets low, she goes base, Rubik sits. If Rubik gets low, he goes base, Poho sits. You know what I mean? Like they
And
could
what
do
they're
that and
instead
that would
doing
get
is
farmed.
Rubik is going to be occupying the secret shop, making sure nobody gets any rings of health.
Yeah, this is a really interesting. I keep looking at the map and thinking, why is there like less players? And then I realize, oh, it's because there is less
'Cause there are
players. I'm
less
like,
players.
Yeah, I can't like process that. I'm not used to it.
Why are there less players? Well, do I have news for
Oh.
you, my friend?
Bottom, Jakiro,
Yes,
one. No,
Sven.
Jakiro,
Sven.
use your stick and your
Oh.
Q. Oh. Jakiro could have killed both of them there if he sticked and Q'd. I'm
Well,
so
Sven also
disappointed.
sticked and a full one, so
True. Yeah, it's yeah, Ember's just gonna win this lane because of the early kill that he got. Spirit
Yeah.
Breaker's just gonna farm. I mean, this is looking really tough for Radiant, obviously. Yeah, like
Otto
Tide
once
is
again. At just
yeah,
no
Tide
health.
is gonna take the damage.
Yeah, the problem is as well, and this is something that was happening earlier. You're talking about Tide can't be at the lane when Ember hits C. Well, the problem is Ember doesn't exactly forecast that, to say the least. What's been happening to him
Yeah.
a lot is he just like Slizzy just suddenly hits it, and he needs to suddenly hit one, and okay, there we go. I was gonna say suddenly
I
hit one
think-
and cast a spell. Well, he chained some creeps. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Tide can honestly win this lane if he and this game even if he builds an Eternal Shroud. An Eternal Shroud plus your Vanguard would make you the tankiest character in this game,
Bad
and
news.
would basically make you.
Bad news about that, Mr. Bush. You know the
What's that?
Vanguard.
Yeah.
That item does not work on
Sorry.
on this, man.
Ignoring the
Kraken
Vanguard,
Shell
yeah.
is
Sorry,
what you
I
need.
forgot about the Kraken Shell, yeah. But like, assuming you have Eternal Shroud and Kraken Shell, you're very tanky on this item. Oh, this is a huge stack that Sven is gonna hopefully try and take soon.
Yeah.
Undying did see that, so now they might try and take the Tide and take that. I would be.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, he
No, they're just gonna
tombstones.
put the tombstone down. Try
Yeah,
to
he's
take
going
it.
for
Matt
it.
is not
Tide-
even gonna contest. What are you doing,
Tide
Matt?
really needs to.
Where are you going, Matt?
Matt has a Morbid Mask. I don't know why he's running from this.
Yeah, what the
Rubik's
hell
gonna
is
kill the
this?
tombstone. He's not even gonna kill the tombstone, actually. He's gonna get
No,
zombie
he's gonna
stacked on him.
cliff the Undying.
What is going on? Matt, hit the stack, dude.
Ember
There
Spirit
we go.
failed to get up the cliff. They're
This
just
is a
bonking
waste
into
of
each
time.
other.
This
Stand
is a
on both
big
sides,
waste
you
of time.
doofuses.
You do not need to do
Stand
that.
on both sides! That works too.
That's a huge waste of time. Okay, Matt doesn't have to take it yet. Now that Tombstone's down, he can just get his levels. God's strength, take it.
That was like watching a Three Stooges segment. These two just bonking into each other's head trying to chase the Undying around.
Yeah, seems alright. Oh, man.
Looter says,
Yeah.
VOD.
Oh, this is a really messy game. I think.
He can
yeah.
say that.
And the fact that Bloodseeker wasn't even DC'd makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Can't even control him.
Spear Breaker's coming. He's a coming, Luigi. They're chasing Otto. Otto's trying to do the stack here in the camp.
This is what they needed to do from the beginning. Otto just needed to take this, and it's gonna work. He's gonna be able to.
Well,
Otto does
you
not
and
have
I,
his
you and
ravage
I
skill.
have a very different definition of the word work, I think.
Well, he's not gonna die here. He's gonna be fine.
What do you
because
mean he's not gonna die? It's 4 people
He's not
chasing
gonna
him with
die.
a Spear Breaker.
Look at how little damage Ember has. He has 40 attack damage because of this Anchor Smash. He's fine here. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
The
where's
Anchor
my
Smashes are
spin?
hitting
That's what I'm
everybody.
thinking.
Yeah.
Where's my
Yeah,
spin
you
and where's
see
my
he's
mana
fine.
on these guys? Clarities, people, please.
Sven should not be struggling this badly. I feel like.
Yeah, he's just like
Considering
throwing.
You had
He's
this
just-
big of a stack.
He's just jerking off in the jungle, not even taking the giant stack that was handed to him on a plate. Look at the net worth chart. He's in 4th place. How are you how did you have a 3v1 lane and end up in 5th place net worth chart, man?
If you also look at the hero levels, excluding the Bloodseeker, Sven is 3rd, in 6th place out of this entire game. There are 5 heroes higher level than Sven. 6 heroes, sorry. It's like
Cranberry
It's
Sprite
working.
wastes all of his mana doing no damage to the Spirit Breaker, who sees him hit Clarity and instead of charging him to cancel it immediately, doesn't, for some reason. Well, Horo is gonna die.
it looks like PVC is also going to be dying here. Oh, nice little ulti. Pop yourself.
Well, that was good on
Zombie.
Refleski's part, but
I think it was, but now it's going to be looking bad. Reflexi's going to actually die before killing that. Oh, he will
he
kill
actually
it.
did kill
But
it.
he will also die for it.
A Spirit Breaker hitting a salve to try and get back in the action. What is this game? Why is Matt doing
Matt-
this instead of just hitting waves?
Matt was standing there instead of hitting creeps. Now he's not going to have his 6 in time. He really needed it in 9 minutes to be able to take some stacks.
Spirit Breaker getting
He has it
stuck
now.
under the tower here.
Otto's going to
Sapphire
be
is
fine.
here.
Again, they're wasting a lot of time.
No, he's not gonna be
Until
fine. Sapphire
Sapphire gets
actually
fixed.
has a.
He's fine, dude.
Yeah, he
The Kraken
ulted-
Shell plus the Anchor Smash. Dude, Slizzy! He's gone. He put his remnant under the tower and then
This
didn't
is
have enough mana to kick
embarrassing.
him, dude.
He should be able to kill
1k
this
net
guy.
worth lead. Holy.
PVC
So there's
time is just
5,000.
playing like jackasses. Like they are not taking this seriously at all. If they don't, they're really gonna lose. It's as simple as that.
This Timber is having a very nice game, and it's looking scary. I mean, Soul Ring, Vanguard. I don't know what you do into this Timber Spirit with how bad of a start each team had, or Dire had. Assuming the
Oh, but he
Sven
got a
builds a
soul
Silver
ring
Edge.
though. Ugh.
If the Sven doesn't build a Silver Edge this game, it's really, really bad. You need one. You need a Silver Edge on the Spear Breaker and on the Sven, I think.
Probably.
Because, Timber and
Alright.
Titan are heroes in this game.
Operation Kill the Tide Hunter, Part 3.
He's got a DD. I think this is a hard fight. Macro is dropped
On nothing.
for, almost no reason. Picked Slizzy twice. Not enough, though. Meteor Hammer's going to be going down on this tier 2. Yeah, Meteor Hammer on the Timber is going to be amazing here. It's very capable of just killing tier 2 in half a second. And it looks like Radiant's doing exactly what they needed to do. They needed to end early, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking towers quickly. They got the Meteor Hammers for this. If
The problem
if,
is that the Dire are positioning themselves to repulse.
yeah, I
And,
don't. I'm not sure why Dire is standing around this tier 2 instead of just hitting creeps. I feel like you don't kill anything here. It's just a waste of time. It's a 3v4 and you're not doing much. They're going for it, but they're not going to win this. There's a tombstone dropped. Your Tidehunter is too tanky to be able to die. Poe's going to actually... Yeah, there we go. Good stuff, Poe. Now she needs to get out. She's going to be able to. And there's the Jakiro finally dead. Meteor Hammer on...
PVC!
PVC! How did that happen? Okay.
Oh, they are gonna kill
This
him
is what
now.
I was-
Maybe? Hit the artillery, please!
Okay.
Okay.
That was... They got him anyways. Slizzy has 0 mana. 7 1 charges, he's fine. Missed the
Yep.
chains, it's okay. Doesn't matter.
Oh, the Rubik, the Rubik Chakram.
And Matt has been farming this whole time. Very nice. Level 9 now. Has the Master Madness. Going for the Echo Saber.
Yeah, Auto taking a dive there. They definitely overcommitted to that concept. I think they got very cocky.
Yeah.
They must have heard you saying that he's unkillable. He ain't. They got a load of magic damage. This man does not care about your fizz damage, but he cares a lot about your magic damage, at least right now.
He's unkillable, supposedly, if he doesn't dive that far. He's very...
He's
like,
unkillable if he doesn't dive that far, and if
Yeah.
Pohahoro misses the Snapfire ult and the shotgun, and Rafleski both doesn't have his Q or doesn't have his W and doesn't have any skills
misses
damage.
well.
And
Cranberry has been not in these fights lately, and now he's coming in, and now he's about to just absolutely decimate. Cranberry's honestly going to dive the tier 2 here, going for this PVC pipe. He's going to kill him,
Yep.
and he's going to keep going for more.
no, he's not. He's gonna dive. He keeps going for more. This Rubik has Chakram.
Actually, if I were him, I would turn here. This Polo is an easy kill, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, you
He's
should.
tanky enough to return.
Well, I mean, in fairness, Rafleski's out of mana. If you don't know Rafleski is out of mana, that's a suicide. You turn around for him, you get eaten by your own Chakram. It's pure damage. It does not care about what you got, and he gets shredded.
Yep. Pretty much. Polo is going to be maybe going down. If she gets no help, no. Cranberry's not going to go that far.
Nope. Not only is Cranberry not going to go that far, I mean, what do you do about the cookie anyway? You just cookies and then you
Yeah, fair
watch
enough.
it happen and don't do anything. Breaker
I'm
making
actually-
a very ambitious charge here.
Yeah.
Let's turn around.
Matt has been hitting creeps. He's got the Echo Saber.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a nice
second
pickup.
place, not worth start now, which is good.
Yeah, I think perhaps a blink on him would be nice. Or, like I said, the Silver Edge, which he is going to be going. That's also nice.
response
I
from
would very
Copycat.
much like a Silver Edge to pick up here. PVC's going to Shadow Blade. Oh, and they're already hitting tier 3s. Auto and the Shakiro.
PVC considers going in and then turns around again.
Yep. Auto has his Ravage here, so they really can just take a fight here on Radiant's side. They can just straight up run
I don't
at
think they
them.
can. I think Auto hits Ravage, Pohahoro eats it, gets back and ults. And you can literally no longer do anything about that, because that's
Well,
the one stun they have. I mean,
That's
they have the
supposing
Jakiro, but-
Macropyr. That's supposing Macropyr drops in a nice place under the Ravage, which in that case they would win, but that's assuming that happens.
Well, you know what
Tombstone
they say
dropped
about
on
assuming,
low
right?
ground. Actually, I think low ground Tombstone's fine here. Macropyr used on the PVC, Snapfire will coming in.
Yeah,
Ravage is going to not snag Snapfire here.
Yeah, the
Ravage
oh my
stolen,
god, Ravage
used,
stolen.
dead instantly. Matt came in for the first time here. God's strength, he has
Yep,
no
just
damage
cut-
though.
Cut down the Timber Saw.
He's
Great
gonna die
Glimmer
here.
Cave.
Matt is very dead from the magic. He's dead. Yep. There's
Yeah,
the
the-
Undying.
Yeah, great Glimmer Cape, but unfortunately for him, it was not actually enough to
And
soak up all that magic.
Slizzy's just gonna get chased down. There's nothing he can do into the slow from the Undying ulti. Looks
These
like
guys
this
are
is
really
just
gonna lose this.
Yeah, I mean, they can't win late. There's no way they win late. But if they just end at like 20 minutes, then honestly, there's a big chance. But now that the respawn timers on Dire are way too short, and all of these characters on Radiant are all below half HP, so they need to get out here. They're gonna grab this tower and then run backwards. The deny doesn't even matter. They just needed the tower. They need to get out. They're gonna die here. If they stay here, they're gonna die very quickly. They have literally nothing on Radiant side.
Auto's very dead looking.
Yeah, I mean, he should be. He's got the mech. Nope. Light comes in. The Maelstrom proc. Undying. Pushback. If Jakiro TP's right here. Nope. Cranberry's actually gonna come in. Cranberry
coming in on
could
the
very
sideline, but
easily. Cranberry could very easily kill all these heroes. I'm gonna be honest, they're all 1
he's
HP.
not going to.
Yeah.
I mean, Cranberry could very easily get stunned and then accomplish nothing, is really what you mean.
Well, that's assuming that he's good enough to dodge the stuns. That's assuming.
Yeah, there we go. Just dodge the cookie, dodge the
Yeah.
lift from the Rubik.
Dodge the telekinesis, dude. It's so
Yeah.
easy. What do you mean?
You just have
Get out of
to.
his vision.
Yeah, if you get hit by the telekinesis, you just hit AB down, and if you don't break out of it, skill issue. Timbersaw versus Spirit Breaker in the fight of the century.
Yeah, I think Timber wins this fight, but I don't think PvC even gets caught here. He's too fast. Never mind, he runs that way, which is the wrong way to. Oh no, he spell misses. This is not looking pretty.
Spirit Breaker can just charge out anytime he wants right now, but he's just not. He has no interest in doing so. Oh, he has suddenly attained some interest in doing so.
Cranberry says, "Oops." Fair enough. Timber's getting charged. Alright, not Timber. Tidehunter's getting charged. Matt's here as well with God's strength,
And he's
but he
gonna
has
walk
no
into
Shadow
the,
Blade.
he's
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
walk
know
into the
if this
Jakiro Ice Path, get ulted.
Yeah, this is not looking too pretty.
Ravage
Ravage
just got
stolen.
stolen again!
This is looking very pretty. I'll take it back. Yep.
Yeah.
Reflexy
Ouch.
just comes in.
Ouch, should never stop being
Undying
a good
needs to
again.
run here. That ward is not worth it.
That was some
Undying is
brief,
going to be
brief lag
speed,
there.
dash, counter blast, and ulti popped on the Undying. I don't like that too much. Should have saved it.
Jakiro got a meteor hammer.
See, I expected that. I was clicking on him like the entire time, and I was like, when is he gonna get it? Because if him and Tide just keep meteor hammering the buildings, and Jakiro just keeps spamming E on it because he maxed it for the buildings, then they win the game. Like realistically.
They have gotten themselves a they've gotten themselves a Shadow Blade on the godlike Matt here.
Iceman makes a good point. If Bloodseeker were to be DC'd, they could level up Thirst, be able to see low HP heroes, but that's not a thing that can happen here. So
Yeah, it's true. It's slightly unfortunate. Sapphire kind of looks like she was positioning for an ult there, but thought better of it. I got a pinger.
Sapphire has the
She has
haste.
the haste,
If
though,
she
so-
glimmers right now, she's fine anyways. It doesn't
Yeah, I
even
mean,
matter.
what do you mean if she glimmers? What's gonna stop her? They have one stun, and it's not gonna land by the time she gets out. I guess they got two stuns. One of them's on CD.
I think Dyer's throwing with these item builds a little bit. I don't like the Ember having just a straight up crit on him. I think if the Ember went to BKB earlier, would be in a much better place right now.
We're gonna
Also,
drop
backdoor-
a meteor hammer on backdoor
Yeah.
protection tower.
Oh, it's gone though because they've creeped
Yeah.
in middle, I believe. Yeah, they do. So this is a fight that Radiant would take with Ravage. Radiant has no Ravage right now, and Jakiro's just gonna barely live.
Actually, because Matt can't deal with the slows. Here comes the ult
This
out of the
is
Snapfire.
looking really messy. Oh, that's a beautiful chains, beautiful Snapfire ulti.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Holiday is gonna die here.
Yep. So is Poho, though.
So is Poho. Okay, this is Radiant's gonna have. Radiant's gonna have Ravage in a second. I feel like they can still take this fight, considering Reflex. Oh, Reflexy's also gonna have Ravage in a second. 10 seconds on that, and his spell steal is gonna last for I don't know how long. Probably like 30, 40 seconds more.
Yeah, he's
So he has
gonna
a
have it.
brief window.
So that'll be the. If you like funny, you like that.
There's the Meteor Hammer
Charge
coming out.
him, okay.
Yeah, charge. Another Meteor Hammer. Ravage used. I do not like that on the Rubik. Now Tide can turn this whenever he wants with his Ravage. He's gonna use it right there.
And
But they're gonna use it to
yeah.
run backwards. They're gonna use it defensively.
Yeah,
Tide's
there is
gonna
no
be
turn.
fine, I think. Tide would
you
be fine
and
if
I
Tinder
have
turned.
different definitions of fine, my friend. Only
Yeah,
Cranberry
it looks
survives.
like it looks like this is where you really do need your fifth person. And I
It
think
is
now that
all so
Godlike
clear to
Matt,
me now.
yeah, now I think that Godlike Matt picked up that Shadow Blade.
Got
I think
Silver Edge.
Silver Edge actually, yeah. I don't think there's any chance for Radiant anymore. I think this is game because now Matt is strong enough to just straight up run at your cores, break them, kill them in 3 hits, and then walk at your towers. And Slizzy is indeed building the BKB that he needs desperately to be able to dodge this Ravage, dodge this Jakiro stuff. Yeah, it's looking a lot better for Dire now.
Yep. 4th staff out on the Chubik. BKB coming up next for the Ember Spirit. He's about halfway to it.
Yeah. If he just sits and farms, he'll have it before the next fight, but that's what he needs to do right now. Instead of wandering. You need to hit that camp, man.
PVC, Shadowblade closing in on the Silver Edge. We're gonna do the Tormentor. Or maybe they're gonna do this big stack of Ancients here, but they're probably gonna do the Tormentor. Well, I say it's big stack of Ancients, it's actually 6 Ancients in this camp, but you know. Oh, we're gonna Feybolt here. Slizzy bottles around.
So this is a little bit surprising. Slizzy actually didn't go for the BKB. That's not good. He got his Demon Edge instead of BKB. So he's going for Daedalus first. They're gonna die from this Tormentor. Rubik is...
No, they're gonna barely live from this Tormentor.
Coffee Cat's back!
Coffee Cat's back!
Coffee Cat has returned. And he leveled up Thirst. So now they actually have the option of seeing people... Okay, Coffee Cat is back. This is...
Even now, Coffee Cat being back, it actually still tilt this game, because this draft from Dire is so repugnant.
Yeah.
It legitimately isn't over.
Coffee Cat is gonna die to PVC in half a second here. Oh, not, sorry. 3, 2, 1. He is very dead. He is very, very gone, because he's so extremely underleveled. He has how much HP? 800.
Yeah.
Compared to PVC's
He also has
2,000.
no items.
Yeah.
Like, not even starting items.
So, this is...
Runa will be seeing you about that comment holiday. Silver Edge is out on the Spirit Breaker. Daedalus is out on the Ember Spirit. Neutrals stacked on the Rubik.
Daedalus on the Ember Spirit feels like a cocky play. It feels like he's trying to, you know, go with the fact that it was a 4v5, but now that it's a 5v5, it's going to get a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Bloodseeker still has a lot to do. He has 570 net worth, but yeah, if he can, like, come back and have a game, they still probably have this.
If Radiant can just stall for long enough, I honestly think Bloodseeker could catch up here. But
Yeah.
it's really difficult.
If all they need to do is just have Bloodseeker catch up, they win. Like, this is such a bad draft on Dire.
There's the break coming out onto the Timber, who just goes away.
Break reveal.
Shield Rune on Matt. Shield Rune on Matt is beautiful here. He's not taking any damage from anything. He's fine.
Slizzy actually ignoring this fight to go kill the, ooh, nice dodge of the Meteor Hammer there.
Slizzy dodged that Meteor Hammer, yeah, very nice. He has changed, he's just not using them yet. He's probably saving them for something else.
Saving them for the next game. Miss on the Snapfire, who immediately just retreats in shame.
There it is, there's a Daedalus crit. Okay.
Well, that's not how you stall for time for the Bloodseeker, unfortunately.
Yeah, they didn't have...
He's going Midas!
Yeah, he needs to, I mean... what else can he do, man? He needs all the farm he can get. I think a Midas into a Maelstrom would be his idea here.
Probably. Probably.
He needs his 6. I honestly think Bloodseeker can, if he just uses Rupture early in the fight, it's very nice, you know?
Yeah.
Rupture, 10 seconds of Rupture, even first level, is pretty nice.
He hit his Midas already? No, he didn't.
No, he
just canceled it for some reason. He just took it out of his,
No, he bought Tangos. That's why.
Yeah, there we go, baby.
He's buying Tangos.
The second best item you could have bought over the Midas there.
Oh, man. Matt has the Harpoon as well. Oh, this is looking really nice for Dire. There's going to be 2 Daedalus. Wait. Hold on. Why is Matt going another Daedalus? You have a Silver Edge.
What a good question.
Am I missing something?
Crits do stack.
Yeah, crits do stack, but it's not worth it. Not even close. A Silver Edge is enough. You just go like a Scotty now or something. Something to counter this, or not even a Scotty, like just an MKB or something, you know? More damage.
Get Bloodthorn. Simple.
Bloodthorn, yeah, Bloodthorn would be amazing here. Bloodthorn Blink. I'm shocked that he has no Blink. I know that he has Silver Edge, but like... Yeah, I feel like
walk at auto here.
Not a crit.
Very interesting decision there to go for the Dakiro rather than the
with the Silver Edge.
Well, here comes the ult,
yeah, that's... If Auto dies that fast, it's game over. Auto should not be dying that fast.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No, that's about normal for this point, to be honest with you.
Did they change GG jungles? What the buff given is? I remember
No.
it being 4 HP regen, but what I see on Coffee Cat right now is 1.5 mana regen.
Well, they have different buffs, I believe.
On both sides? Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's never mattered.
Yeah,
ever,
you're right.
but
You're right. Holiday just had Mighty Mines.
It's never mattered ever in history, but it is the case.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Everybody just desperately wants to keep the vision up on Timbersaw here. Timbersaw just reflected spell steal. Now he has.
Timber's actually gonna turn here. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Timber is gonna turn here. He's gonna get shredded by his own ult and then die. Is how this is gonna go.
Timber turned into a Silver Edge on the Spirit Breaker, so that's why he died so fast. He got broken first thing.
Well,
and
that and the fact that he just got shredded by a lot of pure damage off of
pure,
Flusky.
yeah, as well. Oh, Chakram is such a beautiful spell to steal. Holy.
Coffee Cat has. Oh, he's calling his courier. He's gotten Tangus. No.
Okay.
I mean,
Coffee
really,
Cat's
what
really
they
taking
probably need
blames.
to do. Well, probably the best thing they could do at this point is just have Coffee Cat, like, in the trees around where something is happening, because even if, like, a support dies right now, he gets, like, 5 levels out of it instantly.
Radiant structures
Coffee
are formed.
almost just died to the envenomed weapon buff from these small camp creeps. That shows the situation that he's in right now.
Oh no, did they just see him? No, they just saw him.
They found Holiday.
I
Holiday's
really thought that
very
was
dead.
Snapfire for a second. Okay, that was a very unnecessary
Oh.
Magrippire.
Coffee died.
Well, yep.
The envenomed weapon. Let me check his death summary. Let's see how beautiful
Here,
this is. Yeah,
Fireman
there it
TPing
is.
to Otto on Bismarck.
Otto should be very, very dead here. I would say Ravage TP, but he does not even have Ravage, so he's gone.
They're just like stacking the brakes on him.
No.
Yeah, like,
way
that's
too
gonna
late of a
work.
TP. Way too late of a TP.
That was so brave.
Stormhammer wasn't up for 12 seconds, and he did it when it was up again.
Well, I mean, if he tries to do it early in that, then what happens?
Yeah,
He just gets
Spear Breaker
bashed.
bashes.
Yeah. And now they're
There's
just
the
gonna
pure
go for
damage
the
and the
spear,
break.
or for the Timber Saw.
I think Timber actually kills Rubik. Oh, the bash. No. Cranberry.
Yeah,
He's
he
fine.
actually does kill the Rubik here.
He's about to
playing
get
very
jumped by an
awkwardly
Ember
around
Spirit.
this.
Ember Spirit bought a Battle Fury. A late Battle Fury.
They're dropping artillery on Cranberry here. That's very ambitious.
Yep. Cranberry should not be playing this far up, but at the same time I see why he is, because he wants his Coffee Cat to get for him.
Yeah.
Oh, Coffee got
yeah,
lucky
might
with
as well.
that Cloak of Flames. Cloak of Flames does more damage than him right now, which is very nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is
No,
under
it doesn't.
attack.
Well, more value, rather.
There we go. Sven Daedalus
Coffee-
is in. He also has 2 healing lotuses.
Yet, they're really Dyer's memeing with these items. Ember's bought a Battle Fury after his Daedalus. And Sven bought a Daedalus on top of a Silver Edge. And Ember's buying another Daedalus, actually.
Sven's buying
Pretty
Nully.
fun.
Why the fuck is Sven buying Nullifier? What's he gonna nullify?
He's buying a Nully for the Jakira, I guess, but you don't even have a Blink, so it doesn't even matter. Let's see,
gonna
let's
run
see.
it out
Otto's
now.
gonna be... Otto's getting dove under a tier 3.
And Sven, who did it, is just
Sven
gonna
is
die instantly.
so... Sven is so dead.
Yeah, that was the cockiest
My
play ever.
goodness.
He deserves
That
that
was
tip.
so cocky. Cranberry missed Timber Chains, hit the closest tree instead of destroy this one. But now they're gonna pick up the Snapfire kill anyways. They need to be feeding these kills to Coffee. Honestly, but that's not happening.
It's probably fine anyway. I mean, I know I keep saying this. As ungodly as this game is, I mean, it was literally 4v5 for so long. They
Yeah.
really do have a chance if Coffee Cat catches back up. Because not only are they itemizing badly, never forget that this is a dog shit draft from Dyer too. I mean, it is like one
Yeah.
of the worst all season.
And their items, like I'm shocked. Okay, there we go. Sven realized that the game is actually in being jeopardized, and he's going the Bloodthorn now instead of another Daedalus.
No, actually,
Oh, sorry, the Nullifier. My fault.
yeah,
The Ember is still going
okay,
another
he
Daedalus.
went for the, they actually just took out the top racks.
He's going. PVC's in a lot of trouble here, if I'm being honest. There is not much he can do here. If Cranberry just turns on PVC, I think PVC dies. Cranberry got Ags. Snapfire ulti coming in, hitting the Undying. Undying's dead along with the Jakiro. It's just 2 tanky cores now.
Yep.
This guy has no Ags. Sven's back
Sven's
up.
got break.
Oh no.
Sven's getting body blocked by creeps because he has power treads.
Timber should not have thrown that chakram. He should have just ran. That was really not the correct play from Cranberry. That sucks.
Well, they almost just won the game on this team.
Coffee
on this 1v5
has
team,
the
but-
Midas. Coffee got the
Hooray!
Midas. So proud.
They don't even have buybacks. I mean, not like it matters.
Dang, I
They're
really
gonna
wish
be-
this was an actual game.
They're gonna be up by the
Yeah.
time that the Dire actually gets to these T3s, so there is that. Sun doesn't have ult for it either.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Prisma a little
Yeah,
shredder.
they have a lot of tower push on both teams. There's a Rax dead on Dire side. Now there's gonna be a Rax dead on Radiant side. So it's still an even game in terms of the buildings. It is not an even game in terms of the levels and gold, however. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. Macro. I actually really like that Macro here. Kills the creeps, kills the heroes. It's nice.
Middle barracks.
Well, it kills the creeps anyway.
Oh, Macro stolen by the Rubik. Does not mean anything because it's only level 2.
Well, they're not
With
going to be
the Knights.
repeating the insane 1v5 play again this time.
Yeah, true. I think
So
this next
Otto,
fight.
Bismarck walking out is a little.
I think this next fight, if Coffee doesn't join, it's not gonna be fun. Coffee really needs to be in this next fight.
He does have ult.
Yeah, that's all these. That's honestly why I'm saying he needs to be in this fight, just for his ulti. If he just uses Rupture, it's so easy. He's level 10 now.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
He's
Yep,
catching
he's still
up in terms of
6
the
levels
levels.
below the Dire support line, but he's catching up.
This is very unfortunate. They have a sentry, but there's a observer ward hiding, just not seen because of the tree and Tide's gone.
Yep, Tide. is
Tide
just
bursted with
instant
the
death.
break, but Cranberry's not scared because he has his Ags. Doesn't matter though, he doesn't do any damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, they don't
Cranberry-
even.
Fine.
Oh, the blink on the Undying. Oh, Cranberry's still here. Cranberry's still going for it, but
Matt's getting a little bit cocky here again. I mean, Cranberry does a lot of damage anyways.
I
2
like
macro
the
peers
green,
down.
The green macroplier.
I don't like this macro from the Jakiro though, because the creeps are not standing in it.
It's okay. Nothing was hit by the Rubik macroplier either, so it's fine.
Yeah, true.
Finn and
Ice Path.
Ember
There
are
we
working
go,
on 2
beautiful.
different lanes right now.
Radiant's bottom
Bot T3 going down.
Once again, if this Bloodseeker doesn't join the fight here, it's not going to be too... Bloodseeker needs to come in behind this Sven and Rupture him. That would be how they win this.
Hi, Tide Hunter.
Watch him Rupture the Spirit. Nope. Rupture the Sven. Beautiful. Oh, Coffee's about to get so much out of this. This is such a good fight for him. Unless he just dies to chains. He's 1 HP.
No, he's fine.
Sven, dead. River dead. Ags, Timber running after him. He's gonna explode in 4 seconds. Ember's gonna actually successfully TP out. Reflects he's dead. Let's see if they can catch a Snapfire. Snapfire has TP. Gonna have Glimmer, has Pipe. Glimmer TP? Nope. He's gone.
Glimmer get
Another
revealed
kill.
immediately, more like.
Coffee got 2 levels off that fight. Plus he got his Midas off again. He's going
And he
for
also
the
got
Milliner.
900 gold.
True. Coffee's... Oh, okay. Coffee's 5k net worth. Yep. He's about to get a huge wave bottom. This is about to be a beautiful wave from Coffee here.
Radiant's bottom
I'm really hoping that he catches up here. This is.
I
this
think
is
he
a
will.
really
I don't. It's
beautiful Bloodseeker game.
it's so hard for these guys to actually finish, and they don't seem that interested in doing so. I don't know that they realize what the kind of game they're looking at is.
Yeah, This is.
I
like,
don't
really
think
back and
they
forth.
I don't
It's
think
like-
they realize how bad their draft is. Like I don't think they realize Bloodseeker can 1v5 in this game basically and just do okay.
Yeah.
Dire's structures.
What they should have been doing, what Dire should have been doing, is they should have set some wards up bottom jungle where Bloodseeker's farming, and then sat there. Like, just kept waiting for him to farm. And just killed him off Spirit Breaker. Macro Peer used, I like this macro, kills creeps, denies heroes of being able to fight. Rax are just gonna be hit with a double Meteor Hammer. Jakiro needs to be hitting the, yep, there we go, beautiful. Spirit Breaker caught. Matt's going in on the back, kills Auto in half a second with the Silver Edge. Timber, pop the axe, not gonna die for a second, gonna explode. Boom, does some damage. Gotta do more
Does some
damage.
damage and
Nully,
then dies.
nullifier on him, he's gone. Matt just kinda...
And then
murders
a
everybody.
catapult takes out their range racks.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, you love to see it. Coffee Cat, just idly going to work down here.
There's the Ember items. Don't you just love to see a Maelstrom into a Daedalus, into a Battle Fury, into another Daedalus? It's so good. So much damage. No value, no impact, nothing. Oh, they're gonna
Sven
be
didn't
trying to
he
push
get
top
Nully?
here.
What did he get Nully for? Does he think that stops the Timber Axe?
So I think he got Noli for Jakiro Yules, Jakiro Force Staff. I believe that's it. That's legitimately it. There's nothing else that he can nullify. It's like,
And I cannot say in earnest that it feels like either of those things is like dumb much here so far this game. I'm gonna go for
They're
Roche.
going
This is
to
one of these rare Roches
finally
where Roche is not going to be leaving.
finally taking Roche.
Shredder!
I've been thinking this in my mind since 20 minutes. They should have.
Well,
been
then why
taking
didn't you
Roche.
say it? You're a commentator.
Because it's such a basic knowledge thing. I thought it was like, okay, you know, they're just being too cocky. They're not going to take it, but they're going to take Roche finally. Now Matt's going to have a second life. Now Matt's going to be able to jump in with no repercussions.
And
Kill
I mean,
them,
they better just win.
They
Why?
better just win here, honestly. There's nothing that Radiant can do into this Aegis. Ravage... Oh, Tide. Why would you buy a Vanguard now? Oh, that's...
Why would Tide buy a Vanguard now? It
Okay,
doesn't
he
do
bought a
anything.
Vanguard. He bought a Vanguard. I don't know what that's for. Slizzy's looking at this Timber Saw. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's for. They have 3 Meteor Hammers on this, Radiant team. Very nice with power
maybe
push.
Otto
They're
is going to-
destroying these racks.
Maybe Otto is going to buy Abyssal Blade.
Bloodseeker's level 16. Still has the lowest net worth in the game. He's catching up in levels, just not in the net worth, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, it's because he's been just sitting in the GG jungle the whole time.
Like, yeah, he needs to win a
like-
fight here to get the money.
The
He's
thing
not...
about the GG jungle is like the best place to make the minimum amount of money, basically.
Well, there's nowhere else safe, so I can't blame him on that. If he goes anywhere
Yeah.
else, he gets spotted immediately by Spirit Breaker and dead.
Yeah, if he gets spotted by Spirit Breaker and dead. I mean, the play here is just to have the supports ward up more lucrative territory and just keep it under your thumb.
Coffee actually got Ninja Gear. An amazing item on him. He can now sneak around. And looks like they're going to be setting up top. Macro Pier. I love that Macro Pier.
Well, I
Kills
would have loved the
creeps, kills
Macropire
heroes.
early if it was not a little early. At least Sven is just gonna
That's-
die in like a
So
second.
Sven threw that Aegis. Oh, Sven, no, Sven, what are you doing? Ravage
Oh.
stolen doesn't even
Yeah,
matter.
Ravage
Matt's
comes
1
right back
HP.
out.
Matt's gone from Anchor Smash here. He's gone.
Well, that's
Auto
embarrassing.
Yulesed up. Bloodseeker's actually joining here. Bloodseeker needs to rupture anybody. Anybody is a good rupture. Rupture the Spirit Breaker. Beautiful.
Yep.
Now catch up to him. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was gonna say. He just needs a TP. They have no stuns for him. Nice.
Well, that's really
Ember's going to-
unfortunate.
Oh, they actually reacted. Ember with 2 Daedalus is trying to hit the Rax mid, but they glyphed it right in time. Ember has a remnant.
Why did somebody drop wards on the ground here?
Yeah, that's a good question. No idea.
I don't think they can do that and get away with it. I think they need the Ember Spear to be hitting people in fights, not buildings. Or else they just do not have the enough damage.
Radiant's top tower
They're gonna take out
Holiday-
the Undying, but
Why was Holiday there?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter that
Okay.
much. He has buyback.
Well, I think the one thing that I'm questioning is he has a Meteor Hammer. That's what they kind of need here to be able to take this Rax easiest. They have 2 anyways, but they need to kill something here. They're just gonna go for the Rax straight up, but I don't know if it's gonna work as well as they think it will. Sven's up in 25, and there's so much CC. Artillery coming in, gonna be doing some damage. Why are you? He's okay. Artillery on the Timber is useless when Timber has this Ags.
Yeah, it literally doesn't do anything.
Otto's gonna be
walk back in
1
and die.
HP. Double Daedalus crit stack on him. He's gone from quarter HP. Jakiro's gone. Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was.
So are they gonna win this
1.5.
time, or?
It's just back and forth. I mean, 27,000 net worth lead on this Dire team, and they're still not winning automatically because Matt
Yeah.
keeps going in too far on tier 3s. It's like
Yeah, that's been a big problem for this team in this entire season, as Matt gets very aggressive when he has the upside, and it leads him to trouble more than anything else. Tide actually got enough money to buy there, so he did. Which means they're probably not going to be able to win, though he does not have a Ravage. At least 20, nothing else.
Yeah, so it looks like, okay, Ember has the Gleipnir, finally.
Radiant's bottom
He
barracks
did indeed pick up the
Nice.
Gleipnir.
It's time Sven's hitting the racks. Sven, what are you doing, bro? No. Sven. Sven.
Ember buyback. PVC's gonna be able to TP out. Sven disarmed and he's scared. They got the racks, they're gonna back out. Now Sven he's gonna go bottom to try and hit this racks. This could be a very big throw if Tide reacts with Ravage, honestly. If his team was here, Sven would be dead right now.
Yeah.
Where is my Bloodseeker? There he is. He's just hanging
He's
around.
hanging out, yep. Just sitting there invis by where that's
Hey,
happening. He's getting a BKB like
Bloodseeker's-
nobody on the Dire is.
Yeah, Bloodseeker's really messing up. He does not need BKB. He needs to go... If Bloodseeker rushes Ags here, he has so much better of a chance. Ags on Bloodseeker would be amazing. You have so much HP, you have so much damage, it's the only way you can win.
Spearbreaker is charging in uphill.
Cranberry's... I mean, there's no way... Yeah, he's
No.
canceled that charge. If he'd finished that, he would have been so bad. Spearbreaker, I don't know if you noticed, but he has Boots of Bearing and Phase Boots. So
Yeah,
that's
he's the
pretty
fastest
nice.
man on Earth. He's also
Yeah,
buying Shiva's Guard.
I've never seen this build on Spearbreaker before. I like it though. It's looking nice. You need a Boots of Bearing on this team anyways, until all the slows that Radiant has. So Sven has this. He's going to BKB. Finally, Sven is popping BKB. He popped his God Strength and Invis. Not sure why. There isn't really much he can do
Yeah,
with
he
his God
thought he
Strength
was just
right
gonna get
now.
a casual kill, but nobody is walking off the T3s right now. Nobody is walking off uphill.
Once again, Bloodseeker, you do not need this BKB. If you ever get into this situation again and you watch the stream, don't build a BKB. Just go your Ags. Trust me on that.
Oh, Sven. Sven almost had the opportunity to assassinate the Bloodseeker courier, but he did not take it.
Sven is going to just walk up here. They do have a sentry on Radiant, so they do indeed know when Sven
they know
walks
Sven's
up.
there. They know Sven's there, and Sven had no idea Ty was there, which is kind of funny.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Wow. Okay, so actually, Dire is getting poked by the creeps on the tier 4s because they have literally no racks. So Sven TP back into base. Radiant knows this because they just saw him farm those. Now they're just going to straight up run at them. Sven has no way of helping here.
Unfortunately, Radiant has no way of actually catching anybody here.
SB is hitting the top tower. I don't know.
Yeah,
for
unfortunately,
what.
he has
Doesn't
no
do any
damage, so yeah.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Ember... Does Ember have a bot? Ember does not have a bot. And Ember bought a Desolator! Oh my god! Please, no. Ember bought a Desolator. I've never seen a Deso 44 minutes into a game, but he did indeed pull it off.
I've never seen a
He really
485
was.
go 44 minutes before either.
That is also true, yeah. Bloodseeker,
Bloodseeker's actually
Finally.
passed somebody.
a higher net worth than somebody, yeah. He's 13k. I don't like the BKB at all. I mean, he needs to just go in Ags after this Bloodseeker.
Speedy
I'm checking what he queues up. He needs this Ags so badly. It does so much damage, so much HP.
Ember Spirit's got his haste.
Oh,
right
Sven's
Nope.
going in with the Silver Edge
Yep.
God Strength on this Tide Under. They have a charge coming in too. How fast are you gonna die? Let's see. In
That fast.
half a second.
there. That is a dieback as
Magnifier
well.
Drop down. That's a dieback? Wow, that is a
Yep.
dieback. No, oh yeah, it is actually. You're right.
Radiant's
Holy,
bottom
this
barracks
might just be game.
Radiant's bottom
I mean, you
Sven
need
and
this
Ember are
Ravage.
killing buildings behind backdoor protection.
Copycat's coming back in. Uses the... You have no mana. Copycat, you gotta get back, dude. There we go, he did. Okay. Timber Axe, once again, Snapfire ulti does absolutely nothing onto it. Godlike Met running at the... Oh, one-shot Jakiro from full. Very nice. That's where the double crit comes in, I guess. Tombstone is down. Is somebody sitting in the tombstone? No, they aren't.
Yeah,
It's just
Rubik
a grab
was.
ally. Rubik was, I see. Rubik died there? Yeah, okay. That's a
Cranberry
dieback.
also dieback. Yep.
Dieback on Cranberry. Dieback on Tide.
Radiant
I mean,
Copycat
if
super
they
doesn't
don't
have the
don't
gold.
win now, Jesus Christ, guys.
Glyph already popped onto nothing. They used it... Oh, I guess they used it on this Fen top. Okay. I mean... Yeah, Shakiro's getting one shot from full, like he's half HP right now from a single slight.
Sorry about your guy.
Megas, yep, this is unfortunately
Yeah,
the
I
game.
mean,
They should have remade, in my opinion.
yeah, probably. Just remade with stand-in. In fairness, it's like, I mean, if the Dire doesn't get like a terrible draft, then yeah, who knows what happens, but.
Yep, Dire's gonna be onto the throne. Matt wants some more kills, but not gonna go for any. That's his 9-second BK. That's his, sorry, 8-second BKB active. It's gonna be hitting stuff here. Yep, auto's gone in half a second. Not even Ravage was used there. And that's the game. GG. Matt
died!
truly does suck. Matt died, adding another death onto him. 15 and 5, not 15 and 4.
Well, I mean, let's just be frank, let's be blunt. If Bloodseeker doesn't DC, they lose this match. Like, or they win this match. Like,
Oh yeah.
absolutely for sure. Like, they struggled so
that's-
hard, even in the 4v5. They did win. Don't get me wrong. But let's just say it like this. There was a large part of this 4v5 where nobody was
They
disconnected.
really should have won this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really should have won this on Radiant. That's very sad to see.
There was a big part of that 4v5 where like they like had a gold advantage or they had a strategic building advantage. They really got close to actually winning, and I think that's really just a huge indicator of like if TVC team like if the Bloodseeker was there, they just lose. There's just no question about it.
Yeah.
Does
100%.
after a few dominant weeks, does show a bit of a chink in the armor. But
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's a 2-0. The first game they lost because of draft. The second game they lost because of unlucky their carry wasn't
Well-
there. They won the draft here too. That's what really sucks. They had it. They learned from their mistakes. They just yeah.
yeah, I mean, what can you do? If this isn't a
What can you
4v5,
do?
it's over. It'll be very interesting to see how these two teams perform on bracket, particularly if they have to go into each other. It does definitely make it seem like the PVC team, very binary drafts. Like they're either really good and they can win in the draft itself, or they just get like the worst thing you've ever seen and almost lose a 4v5. But you know how it goes. If you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg to sign up today. It's too late to get into this season, but there is still stand-ins happening. There is still queues popping left, right, up, down, and center. And yeah, that's it. So we'll be coming back at you next time with something else.